Kyrie, we got to touch on P. That layup that he had, the Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant-esque, I don't even know what you want to call it, you, T-Man, and James. Walk us through that play. Did you even it looked like you guys had him sandwiched.
Yeah, I saw him driving down the lane, and T-Man is like right on his hip. So I'm watching it like, where is he going with this? Like, T-Man is on this. James is low man. Like, where is he going with this ball? He took off, and it was kind of like, yeah, I'm in the vicinity. I'll just put a hand in just to throw him off even more, like, and just be a body there. But he like showed it, and then I don't know how he had enough to get it over to the right hand to flip it up.
He went to the poster store.
But I mean that he did. He got some VC or something. But I mean that just is another, you know, touch to his greatness and how good he is, and how, you know, the legend grows of one of the most gifted finishers in the league history. You know, his ability to be 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", his ability to finish and be that size is, you know, there's no one I've seen finish on the level that he finishes.
Y'all better be lucky he not.
It just lasts to the legend.
6'7". He'd be a real
We are
problem.
lucky. Yeah. We're very lucky.
I think the announcer even said something like, man, if this guy was 6'6", and you know, you always hear those guys like, well, if I was 6'9", I'd be in the NBA. Mm-hmm. The announcer was like, if Kyrie was 6'6", 6'7", I don't even know what to say. He might be considered. I don't know what would happen if that guy was 6'7".
Like absolutely. But you got to take into account.
Lose a little speed.
I mean, when you're that size, you learn different skill sets, True. Right? And so him being smaller, him being shorter, I'm sure developed that skill set, because he's not going to finish over you at this point. He's got to finish around you, under you. So I think, you know, you develop a skill set because of your physical abilities. And so, I mean, who's to say? I mean, he might still have that layup package. Okay, a little Sprite.
He like that dude on your shirt. That's who Kyrie like
AI for
Allen
sure.
Iverson.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, the stuff he was doing,
it's amazing.
It was crazy. That was the craziest game I've ever watched, I think. I mean,
we was in the group chat. What did I say? Stopped literally like on a dime and did some move and did, I don't know how he be doing it. Like going that fast.
He did the little where he thought he was going to bring it up.
The coldest play he did was game 2 in LA. He had he was coming down the right lane. He did like a fake pass. He did like a fake pass to the corner. I don't know what. He did like a fake pass, wrapped around, fake shot into a lob. And I think someone missed the lob, but like it was just so much wizardry going on.
He doesn't even have to shoot the ball, and you have like when I've never really watched him. I've watched him live, but something about these last 2 games, he doesn't even have to shoot it. He might just do something basic that you're just kind of looking at him like, oh my gosh. But the best move of the game, and all the IG refs might have a different opinion of this. I had a conversation today with someone about this. I didn't think it was a travel. It's right on that cusp of when you take that gather step. Mm. But James Harden's footwork on that one where Luka was going like this.
Tough. That was tough.
That was nasty.
That was tough. That was like a sideways Euro. Like, I don't even know what to call crazy, that. It was like a sideways,
he went
lateral Euro.
Boom!
It then brought it over here. It was tough. That was tough.
It was crazy.
That was tough.
There was a possession when Kyrie was going crazy in the fourth when you were able to block that 3-point shot. Walk us through that play and what was going on in your mind at that moment.
It's actually funny because after I blocked it, right, we go back down and it was like a dead ball. And Kyrie goes to me like, where were you? Like, did you go under the screen or did you go over the screen? Like, and I was like, shit, I vanished and I popped back up and I blocked it.
You told him you vanished?
Because I didn't want to give him I didn't want him to all right, he's going under the screens. Like, I didn't want to give him a little advantage. Like,
oh, that's
so I was
funny.
like, nah, bro, I vanished and then reappeared and blocked that shit. But
talk about magic, man. He was probably like, man.
But nah, he actually, it was in game 1, I believe. It was game 1 or game 2. I can't remember, but it was in LA. I had a similar situation. And it's crazy that like my mind processed it that quick. He had a play in game 1 or game 2 where he came off quick off a pick and roll and shot a 3 right behind the screen. And I was like a second late, but it was one of those moments where you're pissed at yourself. Like, P, you could have went blocked that. Like, you could have fought a little harder to get around that screen and got a hand on that. And so it was crazy how a split second I processed that going around this screen, and I was like, shit, this is that play again. And it was just like, fuck, I'm gonna go for it. And as he came off clean, he was wide open. He came off clean, but I was able to get around that screen, and I was like, man, just go for it. And so I reached out and was able to block it from behind. And I think we got a fast break opportunity out of that. But yeah, it was on my mind that he made a shot on me previously in this series.
Get in on the playoff action and win up to 100 times your money on PrizePicks as you and the world's best players take the game to a new level during basketball's postseason.
You can now win up to 100 times your money on PrizePicks. That's 4 correct picks. You can turn $10 into $1,000 with basketball, hockey, and college. Basketball entries today on PrizePicks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds.
Guys, go download the app today and use our promo code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. I repeat, download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
Easy, 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 easy.